Jungle. Audio Jungle.
Is the one that was on operation to make sure that the first thing that you have to know is that these guys, what I later gathered is that these explosives could have exploded at any time from under my seat, and I could have just been blown into pieces together with my angle. So the first thing is that they wanted to assassinate me. That was purely an assassination, which they wanted to carry out against me. Then secondly, the failure of which it happened that it didn't happen was for them to have tipped the police officers of South Africa for them to find us with explosions, knowing very well that the issue of criminality in South Africa being carried out by several criminals, blowing banks and also TMC South Africa is a huge issue. So they thought that I was going to be arrested and got into prison. And then during the period of my incarceration in prison, they will be able to do what they want and not having any opposition in as far as fighting against Mnangagwa's the intention to extend this term of office to 2030 is concerned. They don't want anyone to oppose it, and anybody who is seen to be organizing around the issues of resisting the prolongation of Emerson Mnangagwa's term of office is in trouble in our country. This is a reality. The struggle of the people of Zimbabwe is real, and these are some of the trials and tribulations that we come across. And there is no doubt, and everyone must know that this has been carried out.
Right. Mr. Sikhala, we are running out of time, and I need to ask you this. In brief, what is your next move?
My next move is for us to make sure that this matter is cleared by the courts of law. We are anxiously waiting for the day of the trial. We have been admitted to bail. We will follow. The needs for us to present ourselves to the processes of the courts of law. And after the completion of the trial, then we will see the verdict after that. But we will continue and intensify our campaign against the entrenchment of dictatorship in Zimbabwe.
Right.
We will not stop. No one will be able to solve our own problems. It is incumbent upon us as citizens of Zimbabwe for us to solve the political challenges that we are facing.
We're going to end it there, Mr. Sikhala.
Right. So that's the whole interview. Yes.
That's quite a very, very interesting interview. So gathering from this, then initially I thought the meeting was like at a residential place, but you was talking of a power bank, which you can be given a power bank. So was it like at some public restaurant or some public place, right?
Yeah, they actually went to a restaurant, and it is there at the restaurant. That's where they met these two gentlemen.
Two chaps. Yeah.
Yeah. So and then the other the first one said phone yangu haina battery. My phone has run out of battery. And then he inquired for a power bank, and then Vascala said it's in the car.
Right.
But the suggestion had been made, good call, why don't you ask the waiters, to charge the phone for you? But the guy would say, I
need my phone with me.
Yeah, I need my phone on me because there are messages that I am expecting. So the idea of the power bank then became convenient because you are literally with your phone, other than giving your phone to a waiter who put it maybe behind the counter or in the kitchen, or wherever there's a plug. So then Then Vaskala said, or no, Sekuru Vaskala would then say, let me go to the car and get the power bank, or Scala in Sekuru. And then this guy said, no, 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 no. Murwana Kuru, who
Yes.
was like, no, 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 Scala, you are a respectable person. It's raining. We can't let you go. And the uncle, you are all in, that thing. And then the guy volunteered, was given, the car keys. And then when he went to the car, I think that was where everything, happened.
Planted. But being a public place, so there were possibly cameras out there. Did they lost
Yeah,
a trick there, right?
yeah. If we are to go with what Jacob Garuvume said, there is footage.
I wonder, did they think of that? These guys who planted stuff.
Mm.
That was a bit amateurish.
Yeah.
Okay.
There is footage if we are to go
We have
by
to
that.
go, right? So I want to take the uncle was the one driving the car.
Yes, this car belongs to to the uncle.
Right.
Yeah.
So
It's not a hired car.
Uh-huh.
It's a car that belongs to the uncle.
Okay.
Yes.
And would it have been like an equal blame of measure? Kurgunzi, were they then? So the uncle would have been a sacrifice, like Anunzi, somebody uncle, but because I wanted to believe the passenger, does he get the same blame as the one of the car, or
I'm not. Yeah, I'm not so sure then now. But Job was sitting on the passenger side, and the uncle was the one who was driving.
right
So, but they were both arrested as occupants
of the
of
car?
the vehicle.
Right.
So, if it was a case, maybe as they say, other one would, this is not my vehicle. I don't. But still, this thing has been found in your possession. Urimese motokari andizoziva manje kuti vanogona kuti muridzi wemota ndiani etc.
Uncle, but Arkunzi, they were found under Job Sikhala's seat.
Izvozvo ehe.
Passenger seat.
Saka
Yes.
saka ulit mini kuti saka ulit mini kuti
The other thing now,
But I
saka
think
ulit mini kuti izvozvo the passenger ndiye muridzi.
but I think the owner of the car gets the the big share.
Because pamwe angona kubvunza kuti imotokari yaani. Is this your car? No. Is this your car? Yes, it's my car. Right?
If you are
and
caught
the
with drugs,
explosives were about to detonate, Uncle.
No, yeah, he says Kutizo, those explosives. Potentially they could have detonated.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
They said they were about to. I thought that I heard Job Sikhala saying that. I thought he said they were about to detonate.
I was smart as.
I'm not so sure how you'd know that.
I want to wait for wedding in advocate.
But Uncle Jordan, can I ask you a question? Uncle Jordan? Can I ask you a question?
But hold
Uncle
on,
Jordan,
Uncle Gerard.
I've got a question.
Yes.
Because if this guy
what
is
do you
going
think
to
about
say
the territorial integrity of South Africa?
What do you think about what?
The territorial integrity of South Africa being breached by ZANU-PF and especially the Zimbabwe government and especially other governments around the world. Don't you think they should be worried about that?
Right. If you want to, okay, let's go by what was said. Kuti, the police, when they stopped them, the police said they were given a tip off that there were explosives or there were dangerous weapons in the car, and they were told exactly where they were. So maybe it could be just a tip off yangopiwa kumapurisa. Probably nothing to do with the establishment, as in the government in South Africa.
No, I mean the territorial integrity of South Africa being breached by ZANU-PF as a government in Zimbabwe. In the same way that the Russians put Novichok in the UK. I mean, if that thing had exploded It could have really harmed a lot of people, South African citizens as well.
But but now if you want to go, if you want to go by questioning, that in the same way that you want to question what happened to Letinengo, that guy here, you can tell, Kuti, you can see Kuti, these things, they can happen, anywhere.
They are done by
That
rogue
yeah,
regimes.
that infiltration can be done, by these, rogue regimes, and they can do it anyway.
I think we need to report to the Foreign and Commonwealth Office in the UK and the USA equivalent, because this is very worrying, and we also need to make reports to the representations to the European Parliament, because this habit of breaching other countries' territorial integrity is very worrying. It breaches so many international laws. This kind of action.
Yeah. It does. This is why it's going to be interesting. Um, these individuals, these two individuals, this Tinashe guy and the other one, admire Umwacho.
Angu Jet.
Shumba.
Angu,
It's going to be quite interesting. Their testimony.
And then after that,
Angu Jet.
and then
What?
ZANU-PF is
Angu
going to
Jet.
start complaining, saying, people are bringing sanctions to ZANU-PF, yet ZANU-PF is bringing it upon themselves. Look at what they are doing. Just look.
Angu Jet. I want us to think outside the box, guys. Let's not confine our discussion to one side. Let's think outside the box. I want to give you a bit of history. Do you know that Tongo Gara was killed by inside job?
Which box?
It was not the Smith. It was not the Smith regime that killed Tongo Gara. Do you know that Chitepo was killed from an inside job? It was not the Smith regime that killed Chitepo. So what we need to do, guys, is that let's not confide our thinking because we don't have enough evidence. Let's not confide our thinking to think, do you know, if I am the government of Zimbabwe, I will be worried about Chamisa rather than Job Sikhala. Job Sikhala doesn't have people. Job Sikhala is not leading anything. I would be worried by someone who can affect the government of Zimbabwe. Remember, he was invited by people he knows. Why don't you think outside the box and think that within the opposition party, someone wants to eliminate him?
Government
Why do you go?
You
No.
know,
Do you have
in
enough
the
evidence?
ZANU-PF,
Dude.
The agenda.
No, guys. Guys,
Government
guys,
The
guys,
agenda. Listen,
guys.
Chiwai, what is the stake at the present moment? What is the stake is with nothing to do with political parties, but it's with everything to do with citizens. And right now, if you want to do a poll of the citizens who are against the 23rd agenda, you're going to find that the majority of the Zimbabweans are against that. You understand? So it is all about silencing voices that can amplify that resistance. This has got nothing to do with opposition political parties. No, never.
Nyamashisa, a simple
When
answer to this gentleman. Government of
mm,
ZANU-PF yakapa a statement about this. Did they say anything?
They
They
I
remain
don't
remain
think
mum.
quiet.
I
Yes.
I don't think this is not about defending the opposition. It's not about defend or it's not about saying that in the opposition ranks everything is hunky dory or everything is okay. But going on that wild step, that thinking outside the box and say, Kuti, this could have been an inside job. Inside, come on now.
Aiwa konda amboti pauye kuti ari kufungirani ne.
Yeah,
No,
indeed. I
guys.
think what people why
Angojet,
you
Chiwaidzokera
okay.
mubox rako
All right,
mubox.
okay.
Angojet,
Pakafa
Okay.
tongogara takanzwa kuti izvo opa muchunguri anga aripo padhiri racho handiti saka tongogara was taken out by vamwe vake and takanzwa kuti opa muchunguri had the role to play ipapa pakafa chitepo handiti akafira nenge kuzambia
Yes.
And yeah.
Yet,
Kwanga kuine vanhu vechimurenga vanga vari ikokoko, saka it means kuti izvo zvaigona kunge zviri zveleadership leadership struggles dzavo pache zvavo within ivo pamaliberation especially muzanla macho imomo iko nhingi kunana zanla handiti. Saka tikauya isusu nhingi kuna vasikhala vari kuleader a movement on an interim basis, right? Saka saka who can be taking, who would want to take him out as a leader of this movement?
no, what I'm simply saying, Uncle Jez, is this. Let's not confide. We don't have enough evidence. Job Sikhala said he was invited by someone whom he knows. And this person whom he knows, to the extent of him going to a meeting, it means
Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.